I'm here with Victor Orlando, and we're here at the Voix Studios. They're having their annual gala. Talk to us about how important it is to have music start off with our youth.
Right. That's the place to start it because it cultivates in their minds of what they like to hear. And if they like to hear it, they're going to want to play it.
Right.
I just left Utah at the Utah Performing Arts Center speaking to a bunch of young kids about the business and about how it is in it. And I'm like, get you some support from parents and start young as you can. Parents, support your kids and just let's keep it going.
Right. You did something so unique and interesting, basically bringing percussions from the back to the front, and with a group nonetheless that's so well known, Charlie Wilson and everybody. Talk to us about sort of how you found that instrument and your love and your passion in the percussion.
Yeah, well, I grew up kind of young, medium young, not as young as I could have, but when I found out that's what I wanted to do, I was playing drums, which was in the back. That's what drummers play pretty much.
Sure.
But going to see this movie Woodstock, as I watched Santana on the show, his percussions were right up front next to Santana, the guitar player. And I'm like, oh, that's a very good spot for me.
Sure.
And that's where I've been most of my career with my groups.
Sure.
When I play with other people, I'll go wherever they put me. But just the fact that I'm out front giving my gift to people and they can see me and I'm not buried in the back somewhere.
Sure. How did you get started working with the Gap Band? I know you'd already worked a bit before you started with them.
I come from Dallas, Texas, was on tour with Buddy Miles, Billy Preston, different people, and then friends of mine, Yarborough and Peoples, Don't Stop the Music, called me up, and Robert Goody Whitfield, and said, hey, we're from Dallas, we're getting ready to go on tour with Gap Band, you want to go? I said, yes, and I took that trip, and I pretty much haven't looked back.
Sure, absolutely. Today we're going to honor the former ladies of the Supremes. Talk to us about how important that music is and how it speaks to you.
Oh, of course, that music is the blueprint of America's music, along with so much other music, but once you hear all of that music, you have a memory.
Sure.
You have a memory, and Sherry Payne is one of my good friends, so I'm here to support her.
Sure, absolutely. You put on a hell of a performance last night, which I was so honored to be able to attend, and you to even give a shout out. Talk to us about just sort of literally leaving it all on the stage. You always do, and it seems the old school does. 3 hours nonstop, every set, every performance you participated in.
That was amazing. I do leave it on there, and I did leave it on there. As we've talked before, I have medical issues, which doesn't, to certain people, it seems like I'm giving 1,000%. I'm having to hold back because of my issues, but even with that, I still can't hold back. So it comes out, and I left it there last night, and I paid for it this morning.
And here you are.
I got up, I said, God, I left it last night, but I'm going to get up and go to church this morning, and I'm going to go to Sherry's thing this evening, so get me through the day.
Absolutely. Thanks for continuing to inspire young people, continuing to give so much of your heart, your time, and your music, because it's legendary, and it was just such a thrill to be part of that performance and feel all that energy. We literally were dancing all night long.
Yeah.
Thanks so
Appreciate
much.
it.
It's a pleasure to know you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Good to see you.